James here from JVC Paints. I know it's been quite a while since I put up a video, but after the last storm, right when the power and water and all that stuff came back, I was out of the country and I was gone for about 2 weeks. And then work started up again and I had to get a lot of things ready for October 1st. And last weekend I had to work, and this weekend we're having another killer storm. Typhoon 19 is bearing down on us. It's been raining all night, and I want to get this out there before the power goes off again. If the power and the water go out again this time, I'm going to take up the challenge. I forget who it was in the comments, and I'll give you credit where credit is due if it does happen. I'm going to try and paint a figure in the dark left-handed. So anyway, but this is what I've been up to since I got back. I went to Germany again, and we went to Belgium, and I went to Holland as well. I'll throw a picture up right about here. And it was a good time. I'll talk about that a little later, but right now let's talk about these figures I've got on the go here. These are World War One Gurkhas that I'm painting for a friend of mine in Tokyo. And they are from Gripping Beasts. He said he bought these at Salute when he was there in April. They came 4 in a bag, and so these are the ones that I've got done. I'll just go through them pretty quickly. You can see the ones that were pointing. I'm gonna use my fingers here, I guess. This guy here, there's another one over here, and there's one, oh, I'm getting in the light. The lighting's not that good today. We got everything shuttered up, so in this guy here. There would be NCOs. Actually, I think this one here, this guy, he's part of the MMG team, but I kind of just picked him out and did him on his own for some reason. In the front, we've got some guys in the front here, and there's one in the back here as well. They've got grenades, and the rest of them are just riflemen. They're using the short Lee Enfield rifles that they used in World War One. The uniforms I went with I tried to go khaki, so I made my own mix. It was a sable brown and like a cream color, and I did a series of washes and then highlights and etc. etc. And just to give it a little bit of a how can I say, variation, because you know how uniforms and things like that. Let's see if I can get this guy up here, if I get into focus. But this guy went with a more olive drab on the tunic, and so the guys I have remaining, just to give it a little bit of feel or individuality, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, do maybe their shorts or their shorts in a more olive drab, or maybe their tunic or something like that. So these are these guys. I've completed 16 of them. The whole batch I think was 27. Next to them over here is the MMG team. As you can see, that rifleman is not really part of the MMG team, so we should move him unpainted over there. And this is the guy that would go with these guys here, like that. I left the MMG till last because a rookie mistake is to do the coolest guys first, and of course you have to figure out what you're doing, what your colors are first, so it's always best to leave the coolest guys and the commanders and stuff till last. That's sort of something I like to do. And they wouldn't be Gurkhas if they didn't have these kind of guys. So there's another 4 guys that have their knives out. They're on my painting table, which is another room, which is a total disaster zone in itself. But all I did, I just got the flesh base coated on there last night. Before I went to bed. So that's what's going on with these guys. I've got one other little project that I'm going to be working on this month. This is all going to be done by the 26th. So I'm passing them off to my friend then. So they'll all be done. I'll have another video with the rest of the gang. And you'll probably be seeing a lot more World War One, as this guy is really into World War One. So hang in there. I've got some other stuff I want to show you. What's up next for myself. And yeah, in a moment.
So just a little bit about my trip. I went to Germany, Belgium, and Holland. These are pictures of Cologne, Germany, the Fru. In Germany, I went to the Klingen Museum in Solingen, so I saw a lot of great Landsknecht swords, amongst other bladed weapons. We drank quite a bit, as you can see. And we went to Belgium. We went to the Stoumont Battle of the Bulge Museum. Here's a shot of some of the stuff there. We got an Easy Company helmet here. Belgium was very interesting, as it seemed to be closed and nothing was open. We went to Ebbenemel. There's me in front of Ebbenemel. And then we drove literally to another country. We went to Maastricht. We went to Holland. There's beautiful downtown Maastricht. Later on, the next weekend, we were back in Holland for a gaming event. There was my mates having a chat in Nijmegen. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'd love to do it again, but we'll have to wait and see.
Next up for me is a table. Actually, there's going to be a lot of scenery for bolt action. I'm going to be painting guys as well for myself, but this is something that I've had on the backest of burners for quite a while. I've got 2 of these now, and my gaming table is complete. It's just with the storm and stuff like that, I haven't been able to set it up, and because it's not here. So, but it is ready to go. So I got 2 of these. Both of them came from a friend of mine who picked them up when he was in Italy. He is Italian. I played against him a couple of times. You've probably seen the videos, maybe. But yeah, you can get these in Italy. They're around. In Japan, these are really, really hard to find. And when you do find them, they're like prohibitively expensive. So, and it's heavy. It is really heavy. I know it's 1/72, as it says up here. But another guy at the club, he had one, and it's perfect for bolt action. I mean, shit. I mean, Warlord game cells are crying out loud. So, what I want to do is I want to try my skills on some scenery. So I thought, okay, this is great. I like this. And so I was surfing around on YouTube here, and I found these things from Woodland Scenics, which is something I'm going to try. This is the first time I've ever really done anything beyond tea lights. So this is a light hub set. I think I got this off of Amazon.com in the United States. I think I got the pair of this stuff for maybe about, I think it was under 25 bucks. It wasn't that expensive. Well, I got a DVD that came with it too. So anyway, but yeah, what I'm going to try and do is on the ground floor of this thing, I'm going to try and do some lighting, and my hope is that I'm planning to do interiors like with wallpaper and things like that. There's a couple of photos I've seen online that someone has done in a 1/72 scale that they've done, like a little diorama with it. It looks okay, but I'm talking furniture, rubble, paintings, smashed up stuff, grandfather clocks, I've got some Verlinden, it's bigger scale stuff, but, as well, like bottles and things like that. So that's what I'm planning to do with this. I've got 2 of them, so we're not really going to be playing Berlin per se. My idea is what we're going to be doing, using the rules of Fortress Budapest and maybe some of the Berlin rules. We're going to be doing Festung Breslau, which was in I'm not going to say this, Pomerania. It was in Pomerania, which is now Poland. Yeah, and so we're going to do a big table. I got, while I was away, I got the Deep Cut Studios cloth 6x4 cobblestone mat. So we're really looking forward to that, and I'm hoping to have this stuff up and running. We'll have the table ready to go as soon as possible, but, knock on wood, it'll happen. So guys, thanks for watching. I know it's been a while. I have been watching videos. I haven't been commenting as much as I usually do just because of busyness and things like that. So I do apologize. But yeah, everyone have a great weekend. Stay dry, stay safe, stay warm, because it totally sucks here right now. All right, guys, you guys keep those brushes moving, and we'll talk to you later. Take care. Whoops. Bye-bye.